Hello, everybody, and welcome back to WonderCraft. How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for the first episode was very well received. I would say, honestly, so I appreciate all the support. Uh, even if it was just my friends checking it out, you're all my friends, so it was very nice. I'm very happy to see it because that one's one of the probably the most worked on video other than like a end of the year thing, and I'm kind of nervous on trying to keep a weekly schedule, but I believe in myself, so we're gonna keep trying our best. And to start off the first part of this episode, uh, like like we did last time, we're gonna talk about something that pre-exists in my world, and then we're gonna get into building, mining, crafting, all that kind of stuff for the rest of the week. So this week's episode intro is gonna be surrounded by Robo. Robo the robot. Probably the second major build. Irontown wasn't the first, but this is like I think the second major build in my hardcore world. His name is Robo. I don't know if I talked about this in the first episode, but the theme of my world when I started was I wanted to make giant monsters. It was going to be the world of giant monsters. And so this was the second giant monster I made, Robo. The concept behind it is that he's a robot and he fell into the ground and he has his little wee little arms, and he's got some trees and foliage on him that's grown over time. Yeah, and basically his function is he is my sheep, cow farm, wool farm. We have a cactus farm next to him that I really barely ever use. Um, and we have a chicken coop outside. So he's our animal farms for the most part. He's a gentle giant, but he just got trapped here. The Really, I just loved the shape I made out of his body and kind of went with it. The arms are very, very, very weird, but I love it just because of how strange they are. And then when we get inside, we have a ton. This is where we're getting all the black wool. I don't really know what happened to all my cows, honestly. My thought is, because I'm really bad, all these blocks here were placed by Enderman, and so I think an Enderman placed their block there, and it got out, and it jumped and moved. So, inside Robo, we have our automatic sheep farm as well. So this gives us different kinds of wool, like light blue wool. We don't have all the wool yet, but gray wool. I believe this is black wool. Blue wool. I believe this is red wool. This is white, and then light gray wool. And then we have more sheep upstairs that we shear by hand, and then we did have cows, but we have one singular cow remaining. So yeah, around Robo's base we have a like sort of rocky pillar. I don't really know, I never really had like any ideas. I just wanted to make our like around him be a little bit more different and unique. So I think the like original idea, which is sort of how it is I think Robo was supposed to be, because I always say that Robo fell into a trap, but I think originally, because it was like 3 years ago when I made him, I think originally it was supposed to be that he came out from the ground, which would make more sense why he has dirt and trees on him, and then this is all like lift up dirt. But I mean, it's whatever we want it to be because it's our build, so we could change it whenever we want. His name is now Fresco, and he works at Starbucks. But yeah, so yeah, let's get into this week in Minecraft. Or in WonderCraft, excuse me. So this week in Minecraft, or in WonderCraft, now I gotta get used to it. WonderCraft sounds so good in the intro, it sounds so perfect, now I can't get it. But we went down our little nether highway. So this is the site of a future city that we're building. This was a long time ago, but not a long time ago, but a while ago we started building this wall, and we're gonna make this a giant city that spans around this whole like place. It's gonna have like a harbor. That's my ideas, at least. We'll see how it happens in practice. So we've been working on this wall. We haven't really done any more work on this wall in a while, so I think I'm gonna do it later on. But with the introduction to the Sniffer in Minecraft, I'm very excited for that mob. I thought it would be really cool to, because it made me think about like what is a prehistoric Minecraft mob in my world? Like what mob would be prehistoric? Like what does a prehistoric bee look like in my universe, right? And so I was thinking about that. And then it got me to thinking, um because I love dinosaurs, I love I love biology in in that sense. And I was thinking like dinosaurs were really really big, right? And back prehistorically we had like these massive creatures. And so what if the Sniffer, the ones we find today, the prehistoric eggs, can't sustain their size, so they only can get so big? They're already pretty big in Minecraft as it is compared to the person, but what if they were so much bigger in the past? And so I thought, what if we made this entire mountain here a Sniffer? And it's going to be a big undertaking, but I think it could work. So make this entire mountain covered in moss as best to our ability. Cover up this hole here, but cover this entire place with moss. Add 6 legs, 3 on each side. And then we already started mapping out the head. And so we're going to have the head here. He's kind of laying to the side a bit. But yeah, we're going to have this giant thing. And then we're going to have a building on top of the mountain, I think. I was planning on making a castle. I don't know how likely that would be. I almost feel like the head might be too big. I don't know. Because from here, maybe the head's too big. No, I don't think so, honestly. I always am wishy-washy about it, but I think it actually looks really, like, almost a perfect size. Because the head isn't as, like, that much bigger than the body. But we need brown concrete, yellow terracotta, and brown terracotta. That's what we're going to be working on. And then we need to just come over here. We've already started it. I think the main issue here right now is, do I have any bone meal I could show? The main issue with a lot of this is when we bone meal stuff, it has like it bone meals the grass onto it, so it's like, oh, I can't do it, you know? And then like I try to bone meal, but that block doesn't turn into moss because it's grass. It's the only issue I think we're running into. But it can be a mixture. It doesn't have to be fully moss. It can be a mixture of dirt and moss. I just don't want it to have like a lot of stone. I just want it to be very green to mimic the Sniffer. I gotta be careful with where I put my where I put my chests. But yeah, I would love to build some sort of house up here, maybe a castle of some kind. I was going to make a castle on top of this mountain, and then I thought, oh, what if the Sniffer was the mountain? And then I was like, oh, you know, it'd be cool if giant Sniffers had like shops on top of them or something. And then I was like, I've been building a lot of shops recently. I don't really want to build another market, and I don't know how how big it would be. And then also logistically, if this like animal, this giant majestic beast had people living on the backs of them, do you think that any old person, just like some merchant, would be able to have this? I feel like it's got to be a royalty thing, because there's no way like anyone could just have a Sniffer, right? Like it's got to be like a royal Sniffer or something, you know? So I think that might be the plan. We might go and do a castle on top of it, or some kind of royal summer home or something. But I think right now our main focus is getting the terracotta and the concrete, so I'm going to be doing that, and then I'll see you guys later, and we'll start working on it. I'm very, very excited for this build. I think it will look super cool when it's done, so I hope you guys enjoy as well. I'm having a dementia moment right now. So I came out of... This is my nether tunnel. I came out of here. And I went over here. What? Who blocked this off? Where am I? This is my tunnel, right? And then this leads to here. Yeah. Who... How... What? Who... Did an Enderman place 2 blocks here? Because this is my stupidly made tunnel. Like, really badly, poorly made. But, like, I mean, there's holes all over it. I actually have no idea what... Have Endermen just been eating this? I don't use this very often. I only used it because I reset my spawn point. It looks like Endermen have eaten that thing and moved the blocks into weird positions. Or something. That's really strange. Well, alright, back to work. So, how's it going, everybody? I took a little bit of a break from playing Minecraft for a couple days to play some more Minecraft off on a different world on a server, but we're back. I was laying in bed, literally the day after I started working on this. I was laying in bed, I was like, man, the Sniffer is such a cool mob. It's so big, it's so cute, it's so fluffy. It's fluffy. Oh my god. I should make the brown wall. I grinded up all this brown concrete and terracotta, and now I want to make it out of wool, so we're gonna do that. We could probably use the brown concrete and terracotta just like together. I also put my bed here. Didn't realize I had a bed over there. But yeah, so we're gonna not completely restart because we haven't started, but we're gonna go collect some more items before we start. So unfortunately, sometimes you think of better things. So yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good day, and I'ma go do some sheep stuff. Okay, now we gotta figure out how to get this. This is always the hard part about how I design this, but you're gonna fall down here. And I already have a chamber set up for the next sheep. There's another sheep that escaped that I will probably kill. For betraying me. Alright, we gotta make stairs. I always have trouble getting these guys up, so we're gonna do this. Okay. Come on up. Come on up. We got this, we got this, we got this. This is easy clap. We're like actually the greatest. Oh, okay. That was probably the easiest that's ever gone. I gotta start recording all of these. So we're gonna dye this one brown. I think I have brown dye. Yeah, sweet. We're gonna dye this one brown. And part of me wants to also dye some of the sheep upstairs. The hardest part right now is figuring out what I want, because I want I want, like... We'll put a shear in here. I want to have, like, brown dyed wool, but I also need black dyed wool, so we're gonna need that. I'm gonna probably need to make some more shears for that one, too. So, did I put the brown wool away? We'll use all the brown wool we have here, and then we'll have our absolute... That's what happens when you guys try to leave. We'll get the white ones brown, and then we'll fill up a little, or get a couple. Yeah, that's probably, you know, might as well just go all the way. Cool. Because now we get both. I know I should probably just be setting up, like, tons more sheep farm-related things, but, like, God, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to move living things in this game, okay? They're not as bad as moving villagers, but... I wonder if they'll ever add an item that moves villagers, like, easily. I love this place because when, like, all the sheep have no wool, they all eat the grass, and there's just, like, no grass, and there's all grass over here. I don't know, I love it. We're gonna need a ton more brown wool, so I think... I might AFK here for a bit. Honestly, just let the things figure themselves out, see if we can get some brown wool, and then I'll come back to you guys. Well, that caps off another WonderCraft episode. Thank you guys so much for sticking by me. And I think we didn't get a lot done this week, and I didn't play a lot of Minecraft this week, so I think it's a good episode to tell you guys, hey, I'm not going to complete something maybe every episode. We'll maybe get some parts done. So don't expect too much, I guess. But also, it's a good thing to know that sometimes builds will take time, and you can take time to finish your builds and work on things and collect items. And sometimes, if you want to change what you want your build to be, it's okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I hope to see you guys next week. I got some ideas for next week of things I want to complete. So that will probably be a lot of the episode. So have a good rest of your week, guys. Bye.